here, guys, to take game 2 on their home court.
History tells us when you can win the first 2 games of a series, it's not 100% certain, but you give yourself a pretty decisive edge in the series.
Yeah, they'll take control with the win here, no doubt about that. So if you're the road team, it's even more critical to get this first one to survive in the series. Lose 2 in a row, and they'll go home with their backs clearly against the wall.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. George Hill out there with Ellis. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Bargnani. And it's Whiteside at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Knocked loose and stolen by Freak. All alone. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Fast break opportunities do not get any easier than that one off the steal.
Exactly. The defense really no chance to get back.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Lopez, no luck.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Freak, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Freak's got 8 points. The Pacers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for it to start off this game. And here we go, Freak heading to the hoop.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor.
And that replay is sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle spots for New York.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Here's Porzingis. Here's Freak. And again, it's New York.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Ellis with it. Out guarded by Aflalo. And a fast break now for New York. Pass to Porzingis. New York moving it around. Here's Freak. It's good again in the next one. 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this high.
And here they come. And there's a follow. That's good on the assist by Freak. Aflalo's got his second bucket. Hill dishes to George. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Kurt Rambis had to say to the team. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. Coach wants him to go from one of the key guys to the key guy. And from the way he responded in the huddle, I think he's up to the challenge. Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as this game develops.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
That's now 8 of 9 for him early in the first, and nothing seems to be slowing him down.
Pacers trail by 13. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Picked by Bargnani. On the wing, Hill. 5 on the clock. Shot to stop the run, and that one hits back iron. New York with the ball. Their offense came out big in Saturday's game.
And I believe what that game came down to was their ability to really knock down those triples.
Yeah, I thought the work they did on the perimeter was excellent. It was just too much for that defense, or really any defense for that matter, to handle.
Out of bounds, Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. And here's Ellis for 3.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
Here's Freak. Terrific design on the pick play. He lays it in. Freak's got 20 points.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
You're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Now here's Freak. He's got 20, and he gets the bucket. 22 points for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
That's tipped and stolen by Freak. And he dunks it down.
Couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Here's Aflalo, finished off the break. Aflalo's got 6.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out. And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder how much can they win by.
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it, you can see it, in part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
Now, Freak following the miss by Ellis from deep. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Some fantastic numbers for Freak. He's got 26 points, and he's played the role of the best today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And it also tells you just how high his basketball IQ is. I mean, seeing plays develop before anyone else does on the court.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Sanders checked in for Lopez. Derek Williams comes in for Porzingis. And it's Henderson for Aaron Aflalo.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Here's Anthony, and there's another one for the Knicks.
And guys, give them credit. I mean, they've taken advantage of the turnovers in the open floor.
Converting them into points is what they've done, and that's been a big factor in this game, guys.
And Freak throws it down.
No doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning this game early.
Now here's Freak. George Hill missing his last shot. Here's Freak. And he gets it to go. Freak's got 34.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And that one's good by Henderson.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Whiteside's checked in for Young. Turner comes in for Robinson. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Glenn Robinson III. And it's Hill in for Harris. Freak, he's in at point guard. Solomon Hill is out there with Derek Williams. Then there's Boozer, and it's Henderson in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Now here is Hill. He's guarded closer. Here's Freak, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere, and no doubt that played a part in the big win.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
The shot will not go. Here's Indiana now. Kicks it to Miles. Miles with another miss. Now here's Freak. Misses in close.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.